Okelo, Masinda, and the captain, who's been in great form, Philadelphia, Orlando.
And here we've got the Wales lineup. Jasmine Joyce, she's been a real key player for Wales. Powell, Snowsill, Harries, Williams, the captain. Sinead Harries, Shona Powell-Hughes.
Let's hit the tunnels here. It's going to be Kenya in their red, Wales in their alternative strip on the right-hand side. It's going to be Sian Williams leading the Welsh team out. Philadelphia, Orlando for Kenya. And if anything, this is going to be an absolutely physical game. The Welsh through Shona Powell-Hughes. It's been a real feature for them in jersey number 12. Great to see Eleanor Snowsill running out on the field. Took a bit of a knock to her knee early on day one. She's the one who's going to kick it off for the Welsh team in Kenya. Well, who do you like for them?
Kenya in particular, I love Philadelphia, Orlando. She's been incredible this weekend, really setting the platform for the Kenyan team and leading by example as she should as the captain.
Yeah, Amy Barrett's are on there from South Africa in charge of this one. Beautiful conditions here at Rabina Stadium on the Gold Coast. Can't ask for much better than this. Pitch is perfect, hard and fast, as it has been all weekend long. Wales, Kenya. And it's Snowsill who gets us underway. Good kick too from Eleanor Snowsill. It bounces and Orlando's the one that claims it, taps it back. Good, strong set up here from Kenya. Now they retreat and try and get in behind the ball carrier. A little loop around. That's what they like to do to create the overlaps, but solid in defence up. Wales coming across. Snowsill with the tackle. Jasmine Joyce also doing very well. They come up quickly with the line speed, so forces Snowsill to make another tackle. She gets up and nearly affects a third. Here's the late switch, but good underneath was Jasmine Joyce as low as the Kenyan player in Okelo. Passes in behind, difficult to take, so Chajeta has to reset, and there's the inside ball. Nice line taken by Masende. Strong over the ball. It has to be a turnover. Yes, indeed. Nice.
Holding on.
Taken quickly by Snowsill. Off the back, some good work from Harris from their turnover. They've got the overlap. Can they move it out? Kaylee Powell patrolling that far side of the field. Back to Snowsill, who's been heavily involved in this game. Nice offload as well from Snowsill. Playing some good rugby sevens here, Wales. Coming from depth, the offload as well comes a bit loose, so Kenya pounce on it. So that's unfortunate for the Welsh team. Chajeta doing some good work. They used the kick. One chasing back, so Jasmine Joyce, you assume, would win this race. She's under a bit of duress, though, but able to shrug off the defender. Shrugs off a second, does Joyce. Can she motor down the sideline? The angle coming and the run coming, but it's going to be too late. Jasmine Joyce with a nice score.
A nice opener there for Jasmine Joyce. She really has all the experience in this Welsh side. She represented Great Britain at the Rio Olympics, who finished in 4th place, so she knows all about the world stage of rugby sevens. Beautiful technique. Big smile on the face as she crosses the line for first 5.
Oh, as a former track athlete, you love that technique, don't you? Great shot of it. There, they're stoked. Look at them getting ya. Woo! You know what? That's what she was kissing to. There you go. That's you, mum and dad, and the family back at home.
Some nice visions there.
She had a lot of work to do, though, going back, didn't she, Jasmine Joyce?
Yeah, she did, but she's got the pace to back herself, and we've seen that throughout this weekend. Every time she's got a little bit of space, she'll take it. She's full of confidence. It's great to see.
Yeah, into the Women's Rugby World Cup for Wales too, Jasmine Joyce. Olympian, as you said, the only one in the squad. Part of Team GB in 2016 in Rio. Good kick again from Joyce, and well taken by Shona Powell. She was offload as well, supreme. To Shawnette Harries, back-to-back scores. Next second one just as good as the first.
Straight off the restart there, Wales, a nice take. And she had 1 metre of space on the outside there. Beautiful carry there and nice support. Just dancing with the sideline. Straight off the back there for Harries.
Yeah, it's a bit early in the morning to start diving, so we'll just put it down like that. Snowsill with a tough angle. Nice looking kick though. Oh yeah. It's all flowing at the moment for the Welsh. Eleanor Snowsill converts it from wide. Now we'll take a handy 12-0 lead over Kenya. Snowsill ready to get us underway again. Kenya confused at the kickoff, so they're just changing players around, getting there just in time. This is a bit longer, so Kenya mix up there. No communication.
No advantage, knock on.
That's Philadelphia Orlando's ball, but that's the first thing that goes when you're mentally and physically tired, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. And you said it, the communication, the lack of there for Kenya. No one had their name on the ball, and they just ran into it a little bit half-hearted, causing the fumble.
Yeah, total commitment required in those situations. What's it to be for Kenya? So Wales
Set.
in another prime position to attack. Do they get the platform? Yes, they do. To launch off. Good scrum. Out to Joyce now with a bit of space. 30 metres on the outside. She's already gone round once, but good defence from O'Kello, one-on-one. Good, quick, clean ball. Now, Pal Hughes. Will she take it into contact? Strong as Pal Hughes. Look at that. Offload again. It's nice. Good inside ball. They shifted into space. Snowsill looking for someone else to give it to. Had the arm available, but they're there quickly. Holding on Kenya, and it had to be.
I'm going to bring you back to the 5. No.
Snowsill just a calm head in this situation. She's got Pal Hughes just hanging around in behind her. Look for the number 12 directly behind just to inject herself. Delay cut by Snowsill, decides to go through herself and poke through the hole. Too easy. Did she drop it?
Yeah.
Knock on.
Not doing themselves any favours in defence, Kenya. From the get-go, they're disjointed, disconnected. Some great contact, though, and some great urgency on the line from the Kenyan defence. That's great stuff.
I'm not sure that's the play, though, to be fair. Snowsill
Come forward, Red.
motion to... She needed some communication on the outside of her. Nothing was going.
Fine.
Big save, as you said, though. Tiana Penatani kept 11 times for her country, Australia.
Crouch.
Giving us some great insight here.
Set.
Under pressure, Kenya. Good ball, though. Not looking to kick whatsoever. They're going to back their speed and back their strength. Good run by Remuel. Offloads it to the captain, Orlando. Physical contact coming in from Wales. I think it was Pal Hughes putting a shot on there. On the outside and all over the touchline. Well done by Joyce.
Touch.
Using the touchline as an extra defender, that's what a winger does.
Yeah, that's clever from Joyce there.
Here's Mark.
Just got her hands around the waist.
Red. No problem.
It's going to be Sean Williams, the captain, to throw this in. That's okay. Not back 10 are the defenders of Kenya, but very deep are Wales. Harries drops the ball cold. I'll be disappointed with that. Those situations, it's the only sort of time you have a one-on-one opportunity to have a go at your marker.
Yeah, well, the back line there had 40 metres of space to play with. They were way too deep in attack. All they needed to do was draw a little bit, pass it out to the width, and they had 20 metres of space, winger on winger, one-on-one.
Let's keep it simple. Scrum properly,
I think the only thing saving this Welsh team at the moment is when they do make these mistakes, it's never nice to do that, but they're doing it at the right end of the field, let's be fair. Kenya haven't been in the Welsh half whatsoever in this game. They need to find something to get back in it. The 2 scores behind, 12-0 to Wales. Loop around from Kenya. The dummy on the outside. They're not going to go around Joyce. She's too good for that. She's already shown. She'll use the sideline as extra defender. Counter-rucks well as well. Need a long pass left to right. It's a good one from Kenya. The fakes go out. Another nice hit down low was Powell. Over the top was Pal Hughes trying to get the turnover, but she's not able to get it out the back door from Orlando. The hit and spin from Mbogo. Pass is starting to stick now from Kenya. Got a few together. Staying strong as Chuck Jera. Orlando. It's a 3-on-2, but they go back to where they've just come from with the ball. The loop around, so they've negated what they created earlier. See, they love those loop arounds, don't they, this Kenyan team? Now, if they offload here, there's a bit of space, but they're unable to do it. Pal Hughes goes straight through. Offside, so Kenya have got numbers if they shift it. Orlando decides to kick the ball. Snowsill tracking back. The bounce of the ball is good. I think maybe she had the penalty advantage, but they had numbers finally.
They did have numbers. She had the right idea, putting the kick in behind. There was no sweeper, but I don't think her chasers were ready.
Another long chase. That's better. The long kick from Kenya. Is this the moment they get back in this one? Can she pick it up on the fly? Yes, she does, but good chase. Oh, can't affect it. Strong fin from Janet Okello, the 20-year-old. Individual brilliance gets it back in it.
Janet Okello. We just spoke about the chasers not being ready. She said, don't worry about the chasers, I'll do the job myself. Kicks it in behind, no sweeper once again from Wales. Beautiful finish there for Okello to get her 3rd try for this weekend.
What a time to score too, just before the half. Much needed for Kenya. Conversion is good. They will trail in this first half, but they're back into it. Wales lead Kenya 12 points to 7.
Out, in, out, in, out. Take it, kabla chest, tunaona ball. Tukana hiyo ball ndio katika na 3 minutes. Tuko na mbio kwa. Gapi kitokea West. Sawa, ball.
It's simple kusikizana to control tempo to control the pace. Kwa nini tunapeana possession to goal? Get excited. Sawa, let's keep it simple. Wametufungia tuweze enda nje tukue
Girls will lose their heads if we are still up 2-3 minutes in the game. Then you'll find raiders. Then we have to be patient with our depth, okay? Patient with our depth and still with our same convictions. This is really good stuff, okay? I'm going to make one change.
Well, good start by Wales, who taking the alternative strip in the black, and Jasmine Joyce showing some speed on the outside, and their supporters loved it here, Tiana.
That's right, that was a real crowd-pleasing try there from Joyce.
Straight off the back of that, a nice kick-off taken by Powell Shoes down the sideline, but a nice release pass as well. And Kenya, they weren't going to be outdone. They needed a try, and they got one just before the half.
Yeah, and I in particular like the words that were spoken at halftime. Coach wants them to get a little bit more excited, have a little bit more flair, and that's exactly a perfect example of the flair that the Kenyans do have potentially.
It really was the big players for Wales in the black standing up. Good likes of Power Shoes. Snowsill has been good as well. Jasmine Joyce. Those are the things you want. Your star players with ball in hand. But even the body language for this Kenyan team is very slow and lackadaisical. Hopefully they can get into this one. It's not for a lack of trying. I think it's just been in the wrong end of the field for the majority of that first half.
Good to go. Can go. Thank you.
All right, 7 minutes to go in the second game here on the Gold Coast on the women's side of the draw. Places for 58. It's Kenya who gets us started. Into the sun. Difficult ball to take for Powell's Shoes. We're able to clean up as Kaylee Powell. Ball inside, but Powell's Shoes gets back in there. She don't muck around. Bounces for Snowsill. Snowsill goes on the outside. Dummies. On the in. A little bit disjointed as this Welsh team. Harry's now gives it out to Sian Williams. Shifting it back to the open. The dummy on the inside to Snowsill. Now, can they give it a bit of space? Hitting the angle. Decide to bounce back into Shawnette Harries. Snowsill back in the pocket. Takes the point of attack and changes it. Gets the call from Breeze.
Rock, get back.
Wide now.
Winger.
The Powell Shoes. Powell Shoes only knows his ways. That's in your face, Powell Shoes. Someone needs to get on her. She's isolated. They come slowly. Just a little knock on.
You're right. Black first.
Just losing their shape a little bit at the moment, this Welsh team, the start of the second half.
Yeah, they need to look up. They're running straight into the hands of the Kenyan side. Kenya has 4 players within 10 metres. Where's the space? Wales need to look up in attack, see that the space is out wide, get the ball out, hold their depth, and just execute core skills. It's simple.
I think also they've got to recognise who's got the ball in hand. We just saw their Powell Shoes taking the ball up. You know she's going to do a strong carry, so they have to come off their line and support it, don't they?
That's right. If she gets a free hand, then that's a perfect opportunity for them to really get a roll on and recycle the ball quickly and get the ball out wide to the point scorers.
Now, once again, Kenya find themselves deep in their own half, only 1 metre out from their 22.
Stay here. Use it.
Told to use it. So they do with the late cut, which they've used as a tactic here, Kenya. Flat ball to Orlando, standing still. Good defence coming up strong, so they can't get the loop around. Good defence from Wales. They get the advantage well for the knock-on. Good line speed.
Very nice defence there from Wales. They're in their own 22. They've got the opportunity. All they needed was to get the ball back in possession. This will put them in great field position.
But that's how you stop those loop arounds, doesn't it? If you come up strong like that, the loop doesn't work because they're too far behind.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
Snowsill's going to jump into the centre position, but they're going to go to the right-hand side, directly in behind. There's Joyce with the footwork. The offload as well from Joyce. Strong hit up by Powell. It's going to be a penalty at the break then. Good turnover from Kenya. 4 metres away from their own touchline. Can they get it wide or do they take it into the setup? Now here's the one-on-one with the kick again. That worked so well at the end of that first half. Is it going to work again? The bounce is all important. She's going to try and pick it up. She doesn't get it. Maybe should have used her foot instead.
Double knock.
I think that was the option.
That was so on. Once again, Wales not playing with a sweeper, and it's really going to hurt them in the later minutes of these games. But all she had to do was be a little bit more patient, slow down, keep her eye on the ball. Good intent, though, from Kenya. This is what we want to see.
Yeah, Okello's the one who got the first score through that exact way. The chip in behind, it's long too. That's the thing.
Are you in or are you out? Scrum off.
We need a scrum half here, so Okello's just going to come up.
Red, give us
It's going
five.
to be Welsh ball.
Here we go. It's fine, thank you. Crouch. Bind. Set.
Can they be a bit more efficient here, this Welsh team, in their attacking set? Good pressure from Okello, but it's able to be pushed out the back. Breeze has to go backwards before she goes forward, and geez, that's a strong, determined run from Breeze, but another good turnover from Okello, who's starting to become a real playmaker in this Kenyan side. Not wanting to engage, so it's not a tackle situation or ruck. The Welsh team need to make a number of tackles. Arasa now go on the outside. Oh, she's able to keep her feet there, releases the ball and goes again. I think it's going to be deemed as a knock-on. I thought she thought she let this go.
Very small, but a good knock.
Must have travelled a little bit forward. It's unlucky they lost their feet. I think she was way otherwise.
Hard luck. She did break that tackle. Wales struggling to get shoulders on again.
These are these games where it really does become a grind, isn't it? The next score is all important. It's only 7-12 up, so converted try. And Kenya actually take the lead, so the Welsh team, if they want to be comfortable, they actually need another score to really put this game away. A lot of space in front of Breeze. Breeze is going to hit the angle, going to use the right-hand fend, but equally good one-on-one defence from Arasa.
Not on the ball.
What she's done with that run, Breeze, she's opened the whole other side of the field for this Welsh attack. Dummy and go, there's the pass, there's the space for Powell. Powell with the stop and go, but she's got two defenders on her. They're going to challenge at the counter-attack. Weren't able to affect the turnover. Kenya. Snowsill gives it flat. They take it forward, stop and go. Gives it out to Joyce. Joyce has been one of the playmakers, been good. Snowsill realises has numbers on her outside. Sian Williams. Knee down, she knows the rules, so they have to release the tackle player. That frees her up to get it wide. Lewis here, a little bit isolated, but good read from Breeze. Gone a little bit high, the pop-up off the ground. Now this is Joyce. Joyce is going to back her pace again. They got the angle of Kenya. Great defence.
Excellent cover tackle there from Kenya. Janet Okello, she's been all over the park here.
They take the quick tap, but Joyce is up to the task, makes a hit. Very slow getting back, walking in fact. Kenya, and they come a long way. Masinde says, I don't want that, I'll give it out to my captain now. Philadelphia Orlando, she's got a lot of heart. Has Philadelphia Orlando, she's got a strong fan, and she's got an offload. There goes Kenya, individual brilliance. Getting back, Okello made the tackle. They go quickly. Philadelphia Orlando with the go forward and the offload. Less than a minute to go. Kenya, will they sneak this one? It's Masinde with the score.
They've shown some heart in the last 2 minutes, Kenya. They were out on their feet in defence. What about the try-saving cover tackle from Okello with Joyce? Joyce had to just get that ball in the left-hand side and fend, but the impact that this woman has for Kenya and what she's had over this weekend. Philadelphia, Orlando, beautiful support line there. They should be happy with that one, Kenya. They are still well and truly in this game.
Well, a conversion to take the lead. But you're right, Philadelphia, Orlando has carried her team on her shoulders every single game when they've needed a big play, a big turnover. This is for the lead, and that is good from Grace Okolu, but who would have picked this? 3 seconds to go, there's going to be a kickoff. Kenya lead, Wales 14 points to 12. They're going to go long, so Wales are going to have to go 70 metres. They want to win this game. They've got to find something somewhere. They come back into the midfield. Wide now. Look out for the touchline. They come back in. There's going to be a turnover here somewhere from Kenya, and they get it. It's going to be Oteno. This is going to be a supreme win for Kenya. Good comeback.
You're off your feet, Black.
There's the penalty. They just need to tap it. Can't kick it out directly. Tap, out, win. Well done, Kenya. Kenya take a much-needed win, a heartfelt win, a good mental win for them over Wales. Trailed for 13.5 minutes, but they led at the 14th. Kenya win 14 points to 12.